Hello everyone, Brian Snyder here from Snyder Wenner, Arizona's premier personal injury law firm since 1983. I want to do this video to go over the top 3 things that you should do if you're involved in a car accident. And the reason this video is so important is because this is the top question that I get from friends, family, or just people who call into our firm after they've been in a crash. The first thing you need to do is make sure you call the police. The police need to come to the scene, interview witnesses, take measurements, take photographs, and really figure out what happened to cause this crash. I can't even tell you the number of times that it's so obvious that the other driver ran a red light and hit my client, but the driver then comes in and says, I didn't run the red light, your client ran the red light. You need to make sure that the police do a full investigation of the crash. The second thing to do is make sure you don't refuse medical treatment if you're injured. Now this can be really hard because oftentimes your adrenaline's rushing after a crash and you may not feel like you're hurt. But if the impact was severe, you need to go to the hospital to get checked up. You could have a brain injury that you don't even realize you have. You could have a broken bone that you don't quite feel yet because of the adrenaline. You need to get checked out. The third thing is continue to treat as long as you are still injured. Now, this is not the time to exaggerate your injuries. That's not what we ever want you to do. But it's also not the time to be a hero and say, oh, I'll be okay. I don't need to go get treatment. Yes, you do. As long as you are still injured, you need to get treatment, whether it's from a primary care doctor, physical therapist, a chiropractor, a neurologist, get imaging done, whatever you can to make sure you get the right diagnosis and the right treatment. And finally, keep a journal of what's going on in your life each day and how your injuries are affecting you. This is really important because a year or so from now, or from the time of the crash, you're not going to remember how your injuries affected you each and every day. But it's really important because that's how we as the lawyers establish what the value of your case is and how badly these injuries have affected your life. So those are the top 4 things to do if you've been in a car crash. Make sure you follow them, and that gives your lawyer the best chance to give you the best recovery possible.